Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in. So today I want to do a video talking about what do you post on your YouTube channel. This is for new content creators, for people who have been posting for years and just have not been able to grow their channel. This is for you. So my husband and we have this channel, which is I Married My Best Friend. And we have been posting on this channel for the past 3 years. And over the past 3 years, we didn't really have much growth, right? So the reason for that, and I'm just learning now, the reason for that is because, quite a couple reasons, and I'm going to share them with you. So, when I first started my channel, first of all, I was not consistent with my niche, like I started out just blogging, of course, my channel is about two legally blind people that came together and got married and how we live our lives coping with being legally blind, right? But my channel, it was pretty much all over the place. I didn't really stick to the script per se. Like I would blog, here I am walking my dog. Here I am, washing my hair or doing my hair, or, my videos were kind of just all over the place. Now, granted, a lot of my videos did have to do with being legally blind, but they were not really as educational. They were more so just blogs like, hey, look guys, I'm washing my hair. This is what I'm using. This is what I'm doing. Oh, I'm coming up with this hair, concoction to help your hair grow. And that video actually got a lot of views, but I didn't stick with hair stuff because that's not something that I am really interested in. So, but it's okay when you first start your channel, you just try some things. If you really don't know what you want your channel to be completely about, and you just want to try some things just to see what sticks, because there's a lot of people who are good at a lot of things. So it's like, well, I'm good at doing hair, I'm good at fashion, I'm good at makeup. There's a lot of things that some people are good at, and so you just kind of try these things out and see what sticks, see what people are drawn to from your channel. And then once you get that, then that's what you stick with. So it has to be something, your niche has to be something that you know about, something that you're educational about, something that you can help others, to do. We can't just get on here blogging. I tried that, and for 3 years I only got up to 220 something subscribers after 3 years, and that's literally because I was all over the place, right? So your first few videos, you're kind of playing around with it, trying to figure out, okay, what should I do? What should I stick with? And that's fine. You may not get a whole lot of views until you find that one thing where people are like, hey, I like what he's talking about. I like what she's talking about. And then you'll start to notice that your views go up. People start commenting on your posts. People start liking your post and things like that. So you just pay attention to those things. It's okay. It's not going to happen overnight. Sometimes it's just trial and error. And for me also, I was not consistent. Consistency is a very big key, right? So not only are you posting meaningful content, meaning finding your niche and sticking with it, you have to be consistent. Posting once a month, once every few weeks is not going to get it, because YouTube has an algorithm, and the algorithm has to pick up your niche or what you're talking about so that they can distribute your videos to the viewers who are looking for your type of video, right? So, for instance, my page now for it's what is it? It's January the 6th today, right? 2025. My husband and I started taking our YouTube channel seriously after 3 years. November, I think between the 13th and the 15th, one of those 2 days, one of them days, we started just saying, okay, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to stick to. This is what we're going to talk about. So we started off by telling our story, you know, what it's like being legally blind and the trials and the errors that we go through, and, you know, how our life has been and how we've been coping with it. That video pretty much went viral. I don't even know how many. I need to go back and look at it, but I know it's probably over 3,000 views now, where people have looked at that video. And that was our first video where we took our channel seriously and said, okay, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to stick to. Because I did a lot of research trying to figure out, okay, how do I grow my channel? How do I get more subscribers? How do I get more people to view my channel? And, you know, I was being told that, hey, you have to stick with your niche. And back then, I didn't know much about a niche. I pretty much was just doing videos. Oh, okay, I'm doing my hair. Let me do a video about that. Oh, I'm walking the dog. Let's, you know, talk a little bit while I walk the dog. You know what I'm saying? And it just was not getting anywhere. But once I said, okay, I'm going to start teaching people or showing people what it's like being legally blind, and really invite them into our lives and sit down and talk to people and tell, like how I'm sitting on my couch now. A lot of my videos are just, you know, my husband and I sitting here talking about a topic about being legally blind, what we went through, how we get through it, and then encouraging others, you know, that are legally blind as well, that they can do anything that they put their minds to, or they can, you know what I'm saying, just trying to encourage people. Even in our situations that we go through, it encourages us, and it also encourages others. So since we've really been focusing on making our content about that, then that is how YouTube is able to look at our videos and say, okay, these people are legally blind YouTubers. This is what they're talking about. Let's find people who search for things like this. You know what I'm saying? So now that YouTube has an understanding of what kind of YouTubers we are, now they're able to take our videos and distribute them to the right set of people, right? And also, when you post your videos, make sure to put hashtags, okay? So all of my videos that we do, I put hashtags. Hashtag legally blind. Hashtag visually impaired. And then, you know, maybe 2 or 3. You don't have to put too many, because you don't want to confuse the algorithm. You don't want to have your hashtags all over the place. Just kind of keep it, you know, legally blind, visually impaired. And then, you know, maybe put a hashtag about what the video is about. You know, like for this one, I can put legally blind, visually impaired, and then, you know, YouTuber or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So then the algorithm will be able to, okay, this is about being legally blind, visually impaired, and this video is about YouTube. So they'll be able to distribute the video to the right people, right? So that's pretty much how it is. And then you have to be strategic about your titles. You know, don't just put any old title. Kind of try to think of titles that you know will appeal to people, but don't clickbait. That's the one thing that you don't want to do. It may work for 1 or 2 videos, but once people catch on to what you're doing, then they're not going to trust your videos anymore. They're not going to take your videos seriously. So I would really advise you to not do that, because even when I go to someone's video and the title of their video is intriguing to me, and I click on it and they're talking about something totally different, that's clickbait. and you don't want to lie to people or fool people thinking that they're going to get a video talking about one thing and you're talking about something else. You don't want to do that. Like I said, it might work 1 or 2 times, but once people start catching on to the type of titles that you put in your videos, they're not going to watch your videos. It really irritates me when I see people do that, and I'm thinking that I'm going to get one video and I get on there and they're talking about something totally different. They just put that title there just to get you to click on it. So you don't really want to do that, because like I said, people won't trust you. They won't trust your channel. They won't trust your topics, and you don't want it to end that way, because it will end very quickly. So I encourage you, don't try to do the clickbait thing. It's not worth it in the end. So once you have your title together, and you put your title in, you put your hashtags in, put a description in there if you want to, just to describe what your video is about. Sometimes people do read that, before they click on the video or whatever. So just go ahead and do all of that. Fill everything in. And then, if you know how to edit, that's fine. If you don't, it's okay. One thing that I've learned about YouTube is you don't have to have the best editing software. You don't really have to know how to edit too much, because one thing about YouTube, they really like the authenticity of things and the authenticity of you. You know what I'm saying? If you stumble over a word, it's okay. You don't have to edit it out. If your camera fall over and you got to pick it back up and put it up right, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's just real life. That's what happens, but it's okay if you do edit. It's fine either way, but I would just say you don't have to put in so much work editing videos, unless, I guess, depending on what type of channel you are. Like if you're a business channel and you're trying to promote a certain business, then maybe you want to do a little bit more editing because you want your business to look professional. But if you're just a blogger, YouTuber like myself, it's okay if I make a mistake, knock the camera over. Oh man, y'all, hold on, gotta pick the camera up. I can leave that in there. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, it's real life, and people like realness. People like reality. So don't worry about if you don't have the best editing equipment. Don't worry about if you don't have a real good camera. I'm using my Android phone right now. I got the window open and the lights on. That's my lighting. You know what I'm saying? As long as your video is clear, as long as your audio is clear, as long as you have lighting that's good enough for people to be able to see you, hey, do that video. You might need a tripod. Like I have my camera on a tripod right now. My phone on a tripod, excuse me. And I just sit it up on a tripod and just hit record, and here I am, So you don't be so hard on yourself about how your video needs to look, how your background needs to look, all the extra stuff that you need to put into your video. If you don't know how to do that right now, it's okay. Just start somewhere, and post. And also, one of the things that messed me up with me getting my videos out to more people and YouTube being able to pick up my videos is the fact that I was not consistent. Like I said, I would record once every few weeks, once a month. You have to be consistent. Now YouTube is actually supporting small YouTube channels. So if the algorithm sees that you're putting in work, you're posting your videos every day, you know what I'm saying, maybe at least 3, 4, 5 times a week, then that's great. Then it's like, okay, it gives them a reason to push your videos. And if YouTube is picking up that people are watching your videos and people are, commenting, then it gives them more of a reason to push it out to more and more and more and more people, right? So like right now, I'm doing this YouTube video. My page is not about YouTube, but through other YouTubers that I watch and follow, they have been kind of encouraging us as small YouTubers to start trying to do videos that will help people to succeed on YouTube. And no, I'm not a big YouTuber. Like I said, me and my husband, we're small YouTubers, but I just want to share what is working for me. From November the 15th to today, January the 6th, I started off at 220. Now I'm at 954, 955, you know. So between that, from the 15th all the way up until now, I have had a nice amount of subscribers. And that's because I was consistent. And I could be a little more consistent. I don't post, like, the more you post meaningful content, not saying just post anything, that's not going to work. Because if you just post crap, nobody's going to watch it. But if you post meaningful content on a consistent basis, people are going to be looking for your videos every day, you know? And if you make sure to put those hashtags in there, make sure to care about what you title your video. Make sure it's something that will catch people. I haven't gotten into thumbnails yet, but thumbnails can help as well, because if I see a video that's got a good title and then the thumbnail looks interesting, I'm going to click on it. But I haven't really learned how to do thumbnails yet, but I'm not going to let that stop me from posting. I'm just going to post and post until I can get better at doing different things with editing. And I'm not even a computer person. I don't really like, technical things and stuff like that. So I kind of leave that to my husband, who is totally blind, but he's able to do these things because he has the software to help to, talk to him and, help him, with the visual things that he needs. So until we learn how to do that stuff, we're just posting our videos, and we're developing a great community over here at I Married My Best Friend. We have a lot of people who are legally blind, totally, legally blind, visually impaired, that have some sight, some have no sight. They get in the comments and they tell their stories, because we tell our story, and there's a lot of people out there that can relate to us, and there's so many people who appreciate our content because it encourages them. And that's the kind of content that you want to put out there. You want to put content out that will help people, not just anything. Like the big YouTubers, they can do blogs because they've already got their community. You know what I'm saying? Upon my research, I saw that a lot of big YouTubers that I follow now, they started out with a niche. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have one person that I follow. She started out doing hair tutorials, right? And that's what really got me into following her page, because she does natural hair tutorials. And so I'm like, oh, okay, I'm natural now. I don't perm my hair or anything anymore, so I want to know how to do natural hairstyles. So that's what drew me to her page. Now she's a great big YouTuber. Now she's doing lifestyle stuff. Now she's blogging about her family, her day-to-day life, because once you get started watching one thing, then you kind of want to know more about the person. Like when I first started watching her, I'm like, okay, she's good at hair. I like this. I wonder if she has a family. I wonder if she has kids. Is she married? You know what I'm saying? You kind of want to know more about these people. That's how it happened for me anyway. That's how it happens for me. I don't know, you could call me nosy or whatever it is, but it's probably a lot of people that's like that. Oh, I like this person. I like their personality. She does hair really well. I wonder if she has kids. I wonder if she's married. You know what I'm saying? And then you start to get more into their lifestyle. And then you follow them and you continue to follow them. And then, that's how your page grows. So you have to start somewhere. The big thing is to start, right? Just start. If it's just you and your camera, that's fine. If you don't have a tripod, that's fine. But you can get a tripod for a good $15-20 if you just need something to start off with, or if you have somewhere that you can just set your phone up where it's not wiggling and moving all around the whole time, then sit that phone up on something. I used to have to get boxes or whatever to sit my phone up on so it's tall enough where I can be able to record and you can see my whole face. So, you know what I'm saying? Just start somewhere, and the more you record and post, the more you will learn how to do more. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, that sounded crazy, but the more you post, the more you'll learn, right? So that's basically what I have to share with you. Just go ahead and do it. Find your niche. And if you don't know what it is, if you can't pick one thing, then just try everything and then see what picks up, right? Okay? And then after you got your niche, great. All right. So now everybody likes my makeup tutorials. So I guess I'm going to do makeup. That's something I'm really good at. So at least 3 to 5 days a week. If you can't post every day, that's fine. Some people are out here posting 3, 4, 5 videos a day, and that's great. If you can do that, that's awesome. But be careful with that so that you don't burn out on content. You don't want to release all your content. You don't have to do it that way. You can pace yourself. Like me, I was like, man, I wish I could post 3 or 4 videos a day, because that gets more content out for people to see. But it's okay if you post 1 or 2 videos 3 to 5 times a week. That's still doing pretty good. You don't have to rush. You can pace yourself, and come up with content and then put it out there as it comes. But after you do it, after you record it, go ahead and post it. Don't hesitate. Don't, I will, when I do a video, I will rewatch it just to make sure that, okay, you can see everything, because I'm legally blind, so it's kind of hard for me to tell what's in the camera and what's not in the camera. But I'm thinking that the way I set it up is good. So after the video, I will go ahead and rewatch it and say, okay, well, that's good. I can go ahead and post it, and I'll post it, So just be consistent first, make your page. Then find a niche, right? Start posting. Find your niche. Make sure you come up with some good titles. They have all kind of apps and things that will help you with your titles and your hashtags. I've seen videos about that, and just put the video out there. Watch and see, what works and what doesn't work for you. If you're doing hair videos and you're not getting many views, then hey, you might need to try something else. And then a lot of times your videos are not going to take off right away. So if you don't get 100 views the first day, that doesn't mean that your video sucks. Sometimes it just takes a couple days for people to actually see your video. So don't be so quick to shoot your video down because you didn't get 100 views today. That's okay. Sometimes my 100 views don't pop up until 2-3 days later. But the thing is, find what you're good at. Don't just blog, because nobody cares about you. Nobody knows you. They don't care about you like that. And it may sound kind of harsh, but that's true. That's what I was doing. I wasn't getting views. I wasn't getting likes. I wasn't getting comments. I wasn't getting anything when I was just trying to blog my, I'm doing this. Let me record this. You know what I'm saying? No. Your videos have to be like planned out, strategic. Like, I plan to do this video, and so I got my camera and here I am. And if it doesn't work for me, then, I know what already does work for me. Now I'm like, maybe 45 subscribers away from having 1,000 subscribers within 2 months. So that's really good. I'm just sharing what is working for me. So if anybody gets in the comments, how you going to post, you know, tell people how to grow their page, and you're not even, you know, monetized, or you don't even have your 1,000 subscribers. That's okay. This video might help me to get that 1,000 subscribers. This video might help me to get watch hours. So, you know, don't knock it until you try it. I'm just trying to share what's working for me while it's working for me. I don't have to wait until I get to that big YouTube stage to come back and say, hey guys, this is what worked for me. I'm expressing to you what is working for me. And, you know, either you can trust it or you don't. The video is just there for people who are trying to figure out, what am I supposed to post on my page? How do I figure out what to post on my page? You know, that's who this video is for. So, and one thing that works for you might not work for others. And another thing I wanted to say too is, just look around YouTube and see what other people are doing. You know what I'm saying? See what's working for them. And if you see, oh man, this person is doing this and it's working for them and I will be good at it, then go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I'm doing content about being legally blind and me and my husband's legally blind lifestyle or whatever, I'm subscribed to other legally blind channels as well. And I watch and see what works for them. And even though what works for them might not work for me, at least I can give it a shot. At least I can look at what other people are doing and get my own ideas. You know? So that does help too. That's what YouTube is here for. That's what we're all here for. We're all trying to help each other, you know, grow. So even in that, you know, hey, put your if you're watching this video, go ahead and put your YouTube name in the comments, and, you know, everybody just help each other out. Go check out each other's videos. And if you find a page that is interesting to you, go ahead and give them a subscribe. You know, but we got to help each other. It's enough out here for everybody to win. So let's help each other. If you're a small YouTuber, put your YouTube name in the comments and let people check you out and see if they're interested in subscribing to your channel. And that's what we're going to do. All right. So I hope and pray that this information was helpful to you. Please, if you have not already and you're interested in our journey, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much. I'm so grateful to you guys watching, and I pray that it helps those that need to help grow their channel. All right, so Santina signing off, and I'll see you on the next video. All right, bye.